sussing out your luck, going hard in the paint, and that's how you assert dominance.
Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're going to be covering the War Day of Clan Wars, where all the action happens. As you guys can see, my clan did a phenomenal job with cards won. I actually won 3 out of 3 of my games, and I ended up getting 510 cards won. So let's take a quick look at my battle deck. As you guys know, this is not going to be tournament standard, so I'm trying to use the most effective cards possible based on their card levels. Prince is already one of the most busted cards in the game. It's level 5, so I kind of had to use it. I'm also going to be incorporating Inferno Dragon, Magic Archer, and Lumberjack because they're going to be better than all the level 9 and level 7 rare cards. And if we end up scrolling through the rest of the cards that I collected, they're all going to be level 4 epics, level 7 rares, or level 9 commons. So I really don't want to mess around with those cards. I obviously don't want to be rocking the level 9 E-Barbs. To put this in perspective, imagine being able to run a level 5 Prince at Tournament Standard and Grand Challenges. It would simply not be fair, and that's kind of why I decided to build a deck around it. Out of the cards collected, I never got Fire Spirits, I didn't get Zap, and I didn't get Log, so I had no great way of dealing with Goblin Barrel, so I actually had to incorporate the immediate spell of Fireball and then also Goblin Gang. I feel like that's going to give me a much better shot against 3 Musketeers with the Fireball, and also I'll be able to deal with Goblin Barrel if I just don't have my Goblin Gang in the cycle. The one glaring issue that I have with this deck is if my opponent opts to run Lovehound Balloon with arrows, I could be in some serious issues, because my minions are really my only reliable answer to Balloon, and then Inferno Dragon and Magic Archer really won't be able to DPS it down fast enough. Essentially, the core of this deck is going to be counter pushing with my Lumberjack, Prince, and Giant. They're all over leveled, so I feel like they're going to give me a lot of utility. Anyway, as I said to you guys, I highly suggest going and testing out your deck, making some accommodations to it before you jump into your Clan War match, because there's only one Clan War match. So let's go play a few friendlies with our clanmates to make sure that we're ready and prepped for the Clan War. Alright guys, so we got a game against Taiwan Dave. He's going to be saucing out the thumbs up. We got to reciprocate with the good luck as well. And we don't really have the best starting hand, so he's going to go in for a pump at the start of the game. So I really want to apply some pressure with a Giant and a Prince at the start. My over-leveled Prince is going to wreak havoc all over his tower. I don't know what he has to defend, so he's actually going to have Bats and Battle Rams. So this is going to be an interesting combination. Might be some type of 3 Musketeer deck. So I could go in for a Fireball right on top of the Collector, but I really don't want to expend too much Elixir here, and I want to wait and see what he's about to do. Those Bats are going to give him very little utility. He ended up dropping Battle Ram and Bats on defense, and they didn't convert anything for him. So I want to go for a Lumberjack opposite lane. I want to apply a little bit of pressure. I don't want to go same lane as the Giant just yet. Now wait and see for 3 Musketeers. It's kind of looking like a 3 Muskie deck. He might end up going for it. No, he's not going to just yet. So I'm going to go for my Inferno Dragon. I'm still waiting for the 3 Musketeers. He's actually going to go for Minion Horde. I got to Fireball that immediately. Otherwise, we will be an incorrigibly sad panda. I ended up missing one of them. Oh no, this is disastrous. As long as I get minions down, I think I'll be fine. Actually, I'm not even going to drop minions here. I'd much rather drop a Giant right in front. He's going to go in for a Fireball, so this might not be 3 Muskies. Interesting deck for sure. I'm going to go for my Prince. And we're just going to try to apply a little bit more pressure that way. He doesn't have Minion Horde in cycle, so I felt like not dropping a Giant would probably be the better play. If the Inferno Dragon gets on top of the tower, that could wreak havoc. And that Inferno Dragon is sizzling the tower alive. Oh my gosh. Level 2 Inferno Dragon. If that was level 1, that would have never happened. But since we were running an over-leveled Inferno Dragon, that was just a lot of damage. I'm going to go for a Lumberjack yet again, and he's going to go pump up, so this is my time to apply as much pressure as possible. I'm actually going to go in for a Giant. I assume he's probably going to go drop Minion Horde relatively soon, so I'm going to be holding my Fireball. He's not going to do that just yet, so that means I'm going to go in for Minions. Then I'm going to go in for Goblin Gang. The Rage of the Lumberjack should be really, really nice. He's going to go in for a Fireball. That was a pretty decent Fireball, but he did not end up clipping the Lumberjack. We might end up taking his tower just right here, right now. Wow. We still haven't seen 3 Musketeers. I really think this is going to be a 3 Musketeer deck, though. I'm going to go for Magic Archer right in the back. I don't really want to go cycle my Inferno Dragon because he hasn't dropped his Giant just yet. And there we go. There's the 2 Muskies on the left-hand side right next to my Magic Archer. That's exactly what we wanted to see. We had simple needs, simple desires in life. We're going to be saucing out a Giant to block for our Magic Archer. It's going to get all lined up, and this is looking pretty solid. I'm just going to go for Inferno Dragon just to make sure that we decimate the Giant. Going to go for Goblin Gang right on top of the Musketeer, and I could end up fireballing that, but the Magic Archer, oh my gosh, look at that utility, guys. The power of geometry, as OJ would say, but it's just doing so well. This is an incredible hard counter for me against him. There's not really too much he could do. I feel like this is just better deck construction. I'm going to go in for another Prince, and then I'm going to go in for a Giant. Level 5 Prince is just so busted, guys. The level 5 Prince and the level 2 Legendaries, it was just too much for him to deal with. So if that just shows you, try to run your level 5 epics, try to run your level 2 legendaries, you're going to get a lot more utility out of them. Alright guys, we're going to go jump right into our final battle. Hopefully we can assert some dominance. We got this in the bag. Let's go. So we already got our opponent. We got to wait and see what he's running. So Hodor from Game of Thrones. You're not going to be able to hold the door, bro. It is going to be a sad story for you. We're going to be trying to drop our Goblin Gang right at the river, and we're going to see what's up. All the laughter and all the emotes, I got to mute it, guys. I can't concentrate with that stuff. Let me know in the comments section. Can you guys actually concentrate with that type, or that type of emotes? I really can't. So I'm going to go in with the Prince. He's going to go in for a Graveyard, actually. I'm going to go for a Lumberjack. I'm not really going to expend too much Elixir on that. He doesn't have a great tank at all, so I feel like I can actually just go in for a Giant right in front. Oh my gosh. So he allowed me to stockpile a Giant Prince Lumberjack push right at the start of the game. I do not think it's possible for this man to defend it. There is no way to defend the Virginity here. And we're going for minions. I think we just end up taking his tower right off of the gate. And wow, this is an incredible start for us. He is definitely not holding the door at all. This is dominance asserted. I could even go in for a Goblin Gang and try to 3-crown him. I'm not really sure. Rather play a little bit more apprehensive since it is a very important match. We're just going to wait and see what he wants to do here. So I'm actually going to go in with my Inferno Dragon. I'm going to try to cycle back to another Prince, just so he doesn't get too much damage off of me. Actually, you know, we did let the Dark Prince hit. Feels bad, man. I guess we could subtly say, you know, we're trying to preserve HP for our Prince, and then we 3-crown and assert dominance to the fullest extent, but obviously that was just a misplay. I can't really justify it at all. I'm going to wait for the Giant or the Santa Claus to get decimated, and I think he's probably going to go in for a Graveyard again. The Inferno Dragon got on top of the tower, so this is pretty scary for this dude. I wonder if he's going to go in for another Bridge Spam push with Graveyard. Yeah, he is. He's about it. So I'm going to go for Goblin Gang, and then I'm going to go Lumberjack right on top of the Spear Goblins. He's actually got arrows, so that was the thing that I was a little bit scared about. I wasn't too happy about seeing arrows earlier on. I'm going to try to go in for 3-crown, guys. I'm not really going to mess around. Even though he does have arrows, I think I can just go for Giant and then Minions and kind of just take his tower. He's going Bats, but Bats really aren't going to do too well for him. And he's going to have to cycle 3 more cards to get back to arrows if he wants to. So he cycled Bats, and then he has 3 more other cards. I'm actually going to go in with the Magic Archer in the back. The level 2 legendaries are OP. Let me know in the comments section, guys. Are you really pissed off about like the entire thing not being tournament standard? I really like the fact that it makes you be a little bit more creative with your decks. Unfortunately, we got like, well, fortunately or unfortunately, we really didn't have to be creative at all. We have a level 5 Prince. Prince is one of the most busted cards ever. I'm going to go in for Inferno Dragon. I'm just going to go sauce out another Santa Claus, and I think we will end up 3-crowning this guy. Hopefully. I mean, it would kind of be a shame if we don't 3-crown this dude. He went super aggressive at the start of the game. I'm going to go in for another Lumberjack. He's probably going to go in for arrows on top of the Goblin Gang, but then I also have minions, so it's really not too great of a play if he does. We're going to try to go in for another Prince just to defend, block the river. A great thing against Graveyard is if they are trying to spam you a whole bunch of things at the river and you win the battle at the bridge, they'll never have a tank for their Graveyard, and you just cop the W that way. So the Prince will get the final shot off, and we do end up asserting dominance with the 3-crown. Good game, well played, and good luck, sir. It was a pleasure playing against you. So unfortunately, Hodor did not end up holding the door. So let's see what our clan's looking like. We got a victory. It's popping up. I actually really like the animation. So we are at 17 right now. So we're still in 4th place because we have 26 people that still haven't played. They're so lazy. But I can safely assume as the rest of my clanmates get on and start playing, we can get up there. And I feel like we have a great shot at number 1. The number 1 player is like 13, so they only have 13 people left. And then we have 26 people left, so we effectively have double them. And then all we need is 7 more wins. So with 13, I feel like 7 of us out of 13 players will end up winning. Yeah, a whole bunch of 510, 400 card winners still haven't played yet. So if they're at like 400 or 500, that means that they won all 3 of their matches. Around 300, I assume that's two or 3 wins as well. So a lot of the better players in my clan still haven't played their matches yet, and I can't wait to see how we do as a clan. Anyway, I'm a huge fan of Clan Wars. I really like how it's structured, and I feel like they can build off it in the future. It has to be a starting point right now. They have to start somewhere, but they definitely need to add more content in my opinion. I would love to see the first day be structured only around tournament standard, no ladder levels, and then when you collect your cards, then you can have those levels incorporated and mixed up a little bit. But I had a few people in my clan with level 10, level 11 commons play against fully maxed out people, and it felt really bad because they felt like they were letting down the clan. I just don't want to see that happen. I feel like Clan Wars right now is in a great spot to build off of, but they gotta incorporate tournament standard, and I really hope that they add more battles and add a lot more events. If they do that, in my opinion, Clan Wars is sure to succeed, but I'd love to hear what you guys think about this down below in the comments section. Love it or hate it, I'd love to know, and let me know what you guys think that they should improve about the feature, or if you guys think it's perfect the way it is. I wish you guys the best of luck in your own Clan Wars. Thanks for watching, thanks for chilling with me, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Peace out.